Hello everyone, welcome again. So, in last lecture, we have learned up to question number 17, and now our journey is going to be complete for this chapter. So, this is almost the last lecture of this chapter, and these three questions today I am going to teach you, but that three of the questions are very much IMP. So, let's go toward the next question, which is 18th question. So here it is given that a spiral is made up of successive semicircles with the center alternatively at the A and B. So see, this is the circle. Focus on my cursor. See, this is the lesser point. You have to focus here. See, this is this spiral, okay, and that spiral is made up out of so many circles. Okay, you know what is the spiral shape, and figure is also given here. So alternatively at A and B, so this is the A and B. A is what? A is the center. See here, we are seeing this point, you can understand A is what? That is the center, okay, and B is what? That is the radius. So AB is what? That is the radius of this semicircle. So using this half semicircle, using this half circle, otherwise you can consider semicircle, this spiral is made up. So now here radius is given 0.5, 1.0, okay, plural form of radius. So that is first radius is 0.5, then the next radius, if you come towards this semicircle, okay, so this radius, you have to focus on my cursor. So this is the 1.0. If you go ahead, okay, so this radius, this is 1.5. First radius 0.5, second is 1, then 1.5, and so on. So how many semicircles are here? So that is given as shown in figure. Okay, what is the total length of such a spiral made up of a 13 consecutive semicircles? So this kind of 13, okay, this kind of 13 semicircles are here. So total length we have to find. So now so first let me tell you that total length is what? Total length is the circumference. So if you find out this circumference, so you will get the total length, and circumference is what? That is 2 pi r. So first you have to write as per given data. We can write r1, r2, r3. First you have to write all data which is given. So r1 is 0.5, then r2 is 1.0, and so on, okay, 1.5, 2.0, and so on. So now total length of wire is circumference always. So here you have to write total length of wire is what? Circumference. But circumference is what? That is circumference of circle. But that is what? That is 2 pi r. You all know what is circumference of circle? That is 2 pi r. But here in question it is given, see, these all are semicircle. So you have to find the circumference of semicircle. So for circumference of circle is 2 pi r. So semicircle is what? Half of circle. So that is pi r, means 2 pi r by 2. So we have to write here circumference of semicircle is what? 2 pi r by 2. So that is what? Just pi r. See, this kind of inverted comma you don't have to write in exam, because in board exam these inverted commas are not allowed. But for me, I have written here, you have to write in proper way. So that is pi r. But now, as you know, R is what? First is 0.5, second is 1.0. So our AP, arithmetic progression, can be, so our, you have to write here, so our AP is what? Pi R1 plus pi R2 plus pi R3 and so on up to pi R13, up to pi R13. So let me write all this data. So pi is common here, okay, pi is common. So R1 plus R2 plus R3 up to R13. So now pi have to put here 22/7, but R1 is what? So let me write 22/7. R1 is what? That is 0.5 plus 1.0 plus 1.5 and so on. So R13 you have to find. So first we have to write the 13th term, see, which will be 6.5. How this 6.5 is come? Okay, the difference is 0.5. So total term is what? How many total terms are there? 13. So 13 divided by 2. So 6.5, because difference is 0.5. 0.5 is what? That is 1.5. So the total terms I have to divide by 2. So that is 6.5. Otherwise you can write, see, in exam you should write, to get full marks exam you should write how this 6.5 is come. So you have to write here an is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. So n, that is your last term, that is that you have to find. So a is what? That is 0.5 and n minus 1. N minus 1 is what? So 13 minus 1, because total terms are 13, because here you are going to find a 13. So 13 minus 1, that is 12, and a is what? 0.5. So 0.5 plus, here plus sign. So 0.5, 12 into 0.5 is what? That is 6.0. So 6.0 and 0.5, 6.5. Okay, so this 6.5 is come. So now it's so easy for you. Now you have to add this all numbers. Okay, this is your AP. So see, this is your AP, this is your AP, and now what you have to find? S13 you have to find. Okay, so S13 is what? N by 2. Okay, n by 2 into a plus l. So here n is what? N is 13. So 13 by 2, a is what? 0.5 plus l is what? 6.5. So let me write here 13 by 2 and into 7. So 1 minute. So 6.5 plus 0.5, that is 7. Okay, so you will get here 13 into 7 by 2. 13 into 7 by, I will not multiply, I will not cut out. Why? Because I am going to teach a smart way. See, this sum is of this number. Okay, is of this number. See, the bracket I have done, okay, is of this number. So that now how answer will come? So you have to write here length is equal to 22/7 into, see, now this sum, this value you have to substitute, that is 13 into 7 by 2. So this 7 and 7 will be cut. So see, students generally what do, they will first they will multiply and then they will divide, but it's not required to multiply and divide, okay, because directly your 7 will cut. So now this 2 is cut by 11, so 11 into 13, so that is 43. So this all data is given in centimeters, so answer will also come in centimeters. So your L, okay, your L length will come for 143 centimeter. Okay, is that clear? Okay, so let's go towards the next question. So here see, the 19th question is given. Again I will repeat, this is also IMP question. So 200 logs are stacked, okay, they are 200 logs are stocked in the following manner: 20 logs in the bottom row, 19 in the next row, 18 in the next, and so on. See here in figure, here you can see, focus on my pointer. See in last row there are 20 logs, okay, here there are 20 logs, then 19, then 18, then 17, then 16, and so on. So here one data is given, total, how many total logs are there? Total 200 logs are there. So they have asked us that how many total rows will be there. For example, this is a one row, second row, third row, okay, first, second, third, like that. So total how many rows will be there if 200 logs you have to stock? So that is the question, and the answer is very much easy and interesting. See here what I am doing. So here first, see here I will write here all data which is given. So here our first term, because this all logs we have to consider in types of term, okay, in manners of term. So here our first first term, which is A. So A is equal to 20, okay, A1 you can consider, then A2 is equal to 19, A3 is equal to 18, and so on. So now our AP will be, so here we have to write AP. AP is what? 20, then 19, then 18, and so on. So last term I cannot write because that we have to find, but total logs, so I should write SN, that is 200. Unit will not come because these are the logs. So unit you must have to consider everywhere, okay, because otherwise half mark will cut. So simple formula, SN formula, here I am going to use all data. Now you have, and I hope you all understood the question what it want to say. So now which formula I should use? So Sn is equal to n by 2. Here first and last term is not given. See here first term is given, here 20 first term is given, but last term is not given, so I cannot use A plus L. So we should use here 2A plus n minus 1 into D, okay, n minus 1 into D. So Sn, that data we have, that is 200. So n by 2, and we have to find, and 2 into A is what? That is 20 plus n minus 1 into difference. Difference is what? See here, difference is minus 1 you have to consider. Don't consider here 1 because D is equal to, you should write A2 minus A1. So A2 is what? 90 minus 20, so that is minus 1. So the difference is minus 1. So here you have to write minus 1, okay. So now I will simplify this, n by 2 as it is. So 22s are 40, minus n plus 1. Okay, so 40 plus 1 41, so n by 2 41 minus n. So this 2 will multiply, other side it will go if, so 200 into 2, so there is 400 is equal to n into 41 minus n. So if you simplify this all terms, so what will come here, 41n minus n square is equal to what, is equal to 400 as it is. So now I will write here. So now if I write in authentic term, let me start from here. Okay, let me start from here so that this all space I can use. So 41n minus n square, this 400 will become minus if it will go other side of equal to, so minus 400 is equal to 0. Okay, so I will write in authentic form. So minus n square plus 41n minus 400 is equal to 0. So as per tradition, we cannot write first term in negative term. So I will write n square minus 41n plus 400 is equal to 0. Okay, because all sign will change. Yes, and one more thing, everywhere therefore and that all signs are highly required, otherwise your marks can be cut. But due to here less space, I am not doing that much formality, but we have to write in proper way. Okay, so n square minus 41n plus 400, so means you have to multiply this first term. Okay, means nothing means 1 here with n square, coefficient of n square is what, there is nothing is written, so nothing means 1, so 1 into 400, so 400 we have to divide in that manner, so that using plus means doing addition, minus 41 should be come. Okay, so now what I can do, because directly answer you will not get, so in this kind of situation what to do, that I have already explained you, but let me do again. Now I have to factorize this 400. Okay, so I will write like this, so 2, so here will come 200, again 2, so 100 will come, again 2, so 50, again 2, 25, then 5, so 5 and 5, so 1, and we want 41. Okay, we want 41. So that is 16 into 25. So you see here, that is 5, 2 2s are 4, 2s are 8, 2s are 16, and 5 5s are 25. So 16 plus 25, so that is 41, and 16 into 25, so that is 400. Okay, so our factors are here 16 into 25. Let me rough these things so that I can write some other things. 1 minute, because this calculation you don't have to show. Okay, in exam also this calculation you don't have to show. So now I will write 16 into 25. Okay, so my next step will be n square minus 16n minus 25n plus 400 is equal to 0. So this is a couple of pair and this couple of pair. So here n is common, n minus 16 minus 25 is common, n minus 16 is equal to 0. So now I will write from here, otherwise it will not, you will not able to see. So n minus 16 into n minus 25 is equal to 0. So n can be 16, otherwise n can be 25. Okay, so n can be 16 or n can be 25. Now see here, this is the confusion. Here both answers are in positive, so that we cannot say that this is negative, so this we can ignore and this we will accept. It's not like that. So now what to do? Okay, so students will confuse here, but don't be confused. We have to check for the upcoming step. So now what we'll do? We'll find first for n is equal to 16, that how many logs we can get, and then we will find for n is equal to 25 also. Maybe it is possible that two kind of arrangement is also there. It is possible. See, I am not saying this is the answer, but it can be possible. Okay, so we will check for n is equal to 16 and we will check for also 25 also. So now first we will check for n is equal to 16. So now if we take n is equal to 16, so an is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. So let's see what we get. So a is now 20 plus, because a 16 we want na, a 16. Okay, so 16 minus 1, so that is 15 into difference is what? That is minus 1. So now 20 minus 15, so that is 5 only. So if you take 16, so means if 16 rows are there, okay, so on top row there will be 5 logs. Okay, and if you consider, let it check that n is equal to 25. So if you consider n is equal to 25, so let's see what happen. So space is not enough, so I will use next slide. So now I will go to next slide. So now if I use n is equal to 25, okay, so let me use an, again an is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. A 25 is equal to, a is what? That is 20 plus 25 minus 1, 24. 24 into difference is minus 1. So that 20 minus 24, so answer is minus 4. So a 25 means if you arrange, okay, if you arrange 25 logs, means 25 row, that logs if you arrange in 25 rows, so on top row minus 4 logs you will get. Is it possible that minus 4 logs you get on first row? Is it possible? Logs are not possible in minus terms. Okay, that's non-practical thing. So that we have to write that a 25 is not possible. Sorry, not this. N is equal to 25 is not possible. So that we have to write n is equal to what? N is equal to 16. So that total, because last answer as I always says, okay, otherwise if you go up to 90 marks means 90 percentage, 72 marks. So if you last answer don't write in statement form, so your marks can be cut. Okay, so you have to write here. So total 16 rows will there, and on top row, okay, and top row how many? 5 logs, because in last slide I have shown you, okay, 5 logs will be, okay, will be there. Okay, done. So this was the answer. So this kind of questions generally asked in exam in 3 marks. This kind of question can be asked, because from this chapter in section C question will come, and generally this kind of questions come. Okay, so let's go towards the next slide. See, this is the next question and the last question for our chapter, 20th question. Here it is given, in a potato race, a bucket is placed at the starting point, which is 5 meter from the first potato. Okay, so see, this is the bucket. Let me use pointer, cursor, okay, lesser pointer. See, this is the bucket that is 5 meter away from the first potato. Okay, so here this is the first potato. Here you have to consider first potato. Here this is the second potato, third, fourth, fifth, and so on. So here the next all potatoes are 3 meter apart in a straight line. So these remaining potatoes are 3 meter apart. So for example, see, first potato is here 5 meter. So the next potato is 3 meter from the first potato, means the total 5 plus 3, 8 meter from the basket. See, that is the main point which you have to consider. 5 plus 3, 8 meter from the basket, and remaining all potatoes distance is 3, 3, 3, 3 and 3. So this all distance are same, but the first distance from the basket is different. Okay, so now here they have given that there are 10 potatoes. See, this we have to focus. There are total number of potatoes are 10 potatoes in the line. So competitor starts from the bucket, means she will start from here. See, the picture is also given. So she will start from here, from the bucket, and pick up the nearest potato, means the first potato she will pick up, runs back with it, means from here she will start, up to here she will come, the potato she will pick, and she will back and will put this potato in the bucket. Okay, the first potato she will put in bucket, runs back with it, drop it the bucket, runs back with to pick up the next potato, runs to the bucket and drop it, means this cycle is going so on, it's repeating and repeating. So means first she will start from here, up to here come, she will pick, she will drop, again from here she will come, okay, she will start towards the second potato, she will back, then third potato she will back, then fourth potato she will back, then fifth potato she will back. It's not like that, huh? First, second, third, all potatoes simultaneously she have to collect, and she has to back. It's not like that. One she has to pick, and that potato she has to put. Again the next potato she has to pick and she has to put, then third potato she has to pick and she has to put, and so on. Okay, so total distance, how much she runs or she walk, that we have to find, means this all distance and again this distance, total distance how much she walk or run, that we have to find. So see, the question is very much long. Okay, seeing first side, and if you see this figure, so you will realize that, oh, it's so lengthy question, but it's not lengthy question. And this question is also asked in 2016 March exam. Okay, and see the benefit to see my videos. Okay, I will inform you this question is asked in which exam, so that you can realize that how much these questions are IMP. So stay connect with me. Again, let me inform you, keep with me, stay connect with me, and see all my videos. If you like this video, so share with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe and like, because I will inform you the importance of the question and in which exam these questions are asked. So from next time I will write all the questions, means if that question is asked in previous exam, so in which exam that is asked, okay, that also I will ask, that also I will write. So now the simple way to solve this question is, first we have to write the AP. Okay, because without AP we cannot do anything. So we have to write here first term. Okay, so that is 5, means from here first potato is 5 meter distance. So this all data is in meter, but I'm not writing here meter because this is the AP, so unit will not come. See, in AP unit will not come, remember. Okay, so first is 5. Okay, first is 5. The next step is 8. 1 minute. See, the next step is 8. Okay, why? Because 5 plus 3, 8. Then 8 plus 3, 11. So your next step is 11, 5, 8, 11, then 14, and so on. So here total how many terms are there? Total 10 potatoes are there. Okay, so 10th potato distance we have to find. So first we have to find 10th term. So to find 10th term, what to do? Let me write here. First we will find using nth term formula. Using nth term formula, first we will find 10th term. So we will write here, sorry, A10. This is not 1 meter. So we will use nth term formula. So here an is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. So a10, why 10? Because 10th term we have to find. So a10 is equal to a. So a is what? 5. So I will write 5 plus 9 into d. D is what? 3. Here you have to write d is equal to 3, all data. Okay, a is equal to 5, a10 we have to find. Okay, so a10 is equal to 5 plus 9 3s are 27, so 32. So a10, your 10th term. Okay, so up to here what will come? Here will come 32. And now this all distance we have to add. Is that our answer? No. Why? Because this is the single distance, but she went back also, so this distance we have to multiply by 2, because one time she has to go and other time she has to come. So afterward, first what we will do, we will sum of all data and then we will multiply with 2. Okay, otherwise you can write directly, you can write, see, let me write another AP. Okay, this AP also you can use 5, but 5 meters she will back also, so here you should write 10, then 16, then 22, then 14 2s are 28, and up to 32 2s are 64. So see, one thing you can do, this AP sum you can do and you can multiply by 2, otherwise directly the below side which I have written, see this AP, sum directly you can do. Okay, so I will use the below side. So now I will use Sn formula. Sn is equal to, now I have n by 2 into a plus l. I will use why a plus l, because I have first term and I have last term also. Okay, so s, how many total terms are there? S 10. So that 10 by 2 into a is what? That is 10 plus l is what? That is 64. So that 5 into 64 plus 10, 74. Okay, 64 plus 10, 74. So now this multiplication you have to do. So 5 4s are 22. Okay, and 7 5s are 35 plus 2, 37. So S10 is what? 37. So it means what? Total 370, because last answer should be in statement form. So total, you have to write total 370 meter she, the competitor, okay, she has to run. Because in question it is given what is the total distance the competitor has to run. So total 370 meters she has to run. Okay, so this is your final answer. So dear students, for today it's enough, and this lecture and this chapter we have completed here. And now I am going to complete this lecture. So like this video, if you want to see all videos like this, okay, so stay connect with me, because our next all lectures will be like same only, will be like this only. So I'm going to put almost all videos of upcoming all syllabus, means upcoming all chapter. So if you like this video, so don't forget to share with your friends, and don't forget to like. And if you are new on this channel, so subscribe this channel, so that my all new videos notification you get quickly. Okay, so for today it's enough, up to here only. Bye bye, thank you.